Ngumgafo. My name is Ngumgafo, and I edit Africally Speaking. We look at innovation in Africa through politics, society, business, and technology. We're celebrating our first anniversary this year, and we'd just like to say a big thank you for following us. So we are recording now. Okay, so just for the benefit of people who don't know you, who is Churchill Nanje?
I'll say that I'm Churchill Nanje, a young software developer, self-taught, that's living and based in Buea, that's turned into an entrepreneur, web, mobile, enterprise applications since 2006. And
okay, sorry, what's the best thing for you about running Joku?
The best thing for me is the fact that I get to achieve one of my life goals of using my skills, my God-given talent to develop systems that will impact a lot of lives. It has always been my dream. I was going to telecom because of that. In fact, I've always dreamed that one day I might be that useful to many people.
So, my God, Obinna, you sound like a really interesting person, I have to say. I was reading up on you, and you do all these things. You're a farmer, political activist, writer. I don't know how you find the time, but I just wanted to ask you, because I saw the range of your stories that you've written.
You see, I am from a family of storytellers.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather, my dad's father, they said he used to travel from one village to village. As he was like a chief.
Okay.
Yeah, so he used to travel from one village to village in preparation for the election that has now been postponed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched the debate, and I discovered that these vice presidential candidates, including the incumbent vice president, don't even know what he's doing. They don't even know what they're going to do if they are elected. They don't even know. They don't even have clear, defined vision for Nigeria. Okay, in the area of terrorism and insecurity, these are our plans. In the area of unemployment, these are our plans to generate. They tell you they want to generate 20,000.
I have a lot of African friends who kind of want to go work for the UN or whatever when they do things like development economics. So what was it for you that made you want to be involved in international development?
I think for me, the precursor to really getting into it was I had a passion for wanting to see change happen. And the more I looked at it, the less I was convinced that change was going to happen if the status quo was going to be left the way it was. I think we've become too comfortable as a continent. If you'll forgive me for, speaking of Africa in context of, as a whole.
That's understandable.
We've become a little bit too complacent with letting everybody else take care of our...
Your background is in food systems. I'd never heard anything like that. I was thinking, oh my God, what's food systems? So I had to go and look it up.
Sure, no. So basically, it's just trying to understand sort of, I guess, food as a system, right? So looking at it not just as agricultural production or not just as what we land up having on our plate, but thinking of it as an entire as process rather than just product. So it comes from a socio-ecological systems background, and yeah, there's sort of been a over the past 10 years or so, sort of a refocusing around looking at food security, in particular, not just as sort of calorific content and things like that, but to think more holistically of the entire system.